Well, welcome to the bonus section of Meals with Teal. We're in Italy right now with Marcella. It's not Marcella, by the way, it's Marcella. So we are going to make, I was like, I really want to make tiramisu.
And I caved, so we're gonna make it.
She figured out how to make a perfect tiramisu and she said it's easy, right?
Very
Did you
easy.
realize how easy it is?
No, I didn't.
So this is
realize
great.
that. So this is egg-free too.
And it's egg-free.
No
So
eggs.
and we're making it gluten-free. You don't have to do that, but she happens to be gluten-free as well because of autoimmune issues, and I am because I'm celiac. So she found these lovely Char gluten-free lady fingers, and they're like the perfect size and shape for this dish. So this is really exciting.
And they taste exactly like regular lady fingers. There's no difference.
But you don't have to do gluten-free, obviously, if you're not gluten-free. So we've already made some espresso for it, but this is going to be an Amazon suggestion to you. I already have ordered it. Brittany has ordered it. Thank you, Brittany, for doing your videography. Have you enjoyed your day in Italy, Brittany, so far?
I have, thank you.
We've had a lot of fun. So anyway, we're gonna get the espresso going because it actually, you don't need to buy a $1,000 to $3,000 machine. Guess what? You can get this for $6. And we're gonna go ahead and get this espresso going.
And it comes in different sizes too. So if you have a big party, you can get a 6-cup versus a 3-cup. So the cups they're talking about is actually espresso cups, not regular cups.
Yeah, I mean, my husband sometimes loves a cappuccino, and I only have a Keurig in my house because I can only have 1 cup of regular coffee. After that, it's a decaf or a tea. So we're never making a big pot of coffee, so we just have a Keurig. But he loves a cappuccino, and so I'm just very excited about this $6 gadget that is going to make the espresso that we need for this recipe. Tiramisu.
Pretend that I didn't spell that.
We had an explosion earlier. I'm so glad the camera wasn't rolling when she opened the espresso. And what espresso do you like? Just whatever you find?
I like this Illy, and there's another one called Lavazza. That's pretty popular, but I actually like this a lot.
Okay. So what we did, we filled the bottom up to, there's a screw with, the screw is where the steam comes out with water. And then you saw she just filled the,
Just packed it right in there in that little filter.
The filter, thank you. And now it goes on the stovetop. I love it, $6 for an espresso maker. And there we go. And we'll go take a look at that in a little while. So while that is brewing, you're gonna go ahead and do your magic.
Yeah. Okay, so in place of eggs, we're gonna use heavy cream. So no eggs, we're gonna use this in place. We'll do about 1.5 cups of heavy cream. You can go a little more if you like the taste of whipped cream.
And tiramisu is not baked, right?
Not baked.
So definitely do not want raw eggs. So do most tiramisu recipes call for eggs?
Yes.
So you created this.
Well, I checked what people were using online, so I can't take full credit, in place of eggs.
I'm gonna give you credit.
Okay.
Okay.
And someone did heavy whipping cream and it tasted great. I think the eggs make it more custardy. It does taste really nice with eggs, but it's not too bad. It's pretty good. So we're gonna do 1.5 cups.
Who can complain about heavy cream? I'm just gonna put it right out there now. We are not going to do the nutrition label for this one because nobody needs to know how many calories are in it. And the bonus videos are where we get to be naughty and we get to have something that is not as healthy, but we have just a little bit of it. So you're gonna do 3 cups, correct? No, 1.5 cups.
1.5. We're gonna make it smaller.
Oh, we're making it smaller. Got it.
Double
Okay.
the recipe, but
All
we don't
right.
need to do that.
Okay, got it. Here, I can take that for you.
So we're gonna make about 6 cups, a little less than 6 cups of espresso. So if you have something that looks like that, that's a 3 cup. We're gonna just boil it twice. and then dump it. And you want it to be somewhat cool. You don't want it to be steaming, piping hot. And this you want at room temperature. You don't want it, because otherwise what happens is when you start to put it in there, it'll chunk up.
This is the
mascarpone.
Mascarpone. I'll rinse that off. Mascarpone. How is that?
Mascarpone. Yeah.
Mascarpone. Okay.
Okay.
I'll just take the lid off for you.
And then we're going to take some sugar.
My sugar ran out. I couldn't believe it.
You can add sugar too. You can also add sugar if you want to.
Okay. I'll open this.
So this is just about, I think it calls for about like a third cup to anywhere from a third to half a cup. So I'm going to do a little less than half a cup. That's it. Okay.
How lucky was it that I called you? Right before she left, I'm like, I have no sugar. I never have no sugar. I had no sugar. I'd be running over to my neighbors otherwise, but.
And then I'm probably going to do about 2 teaspoons
Okay.
of vanilla extract. 2 to 3. I like a lot of vanilla extract.
I love vanilla extract.
So I'm going to go a little more than that. This is plugged in.
Yeah, I tested it. It works.
Yeah, this looks good. And we'll probably use a little more than half of this. We're not going to use the full.
Okay. I'm your sous chef right now.
I'm looking at my apron and I'm wondering if.
Oh, go put your apron on. Come on. Show them how you cook in Italy. They all have their aprons in Italy, correct?
Yes.
And are they just like this?
They're just like this. Some not.
I'm
not as
transporting
nice.
everybody
This is a really good
to Italy right now. Do you think I need one too? Do you need a deeper bowl?
Give me this one. No, I mean, if you think so. It will splatter. I know you don't want
It's going to splatter like everywhere?
No.
Okay, let's just see how good. Oh my God, I'm living on the edge.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Sprinkle a little bit. Depends on how strong this is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mine's pretty strong.
I don't use this thing.
Okay, we're doing okay.
By the way, for those of you who like to buy whipped cream in the store,
No chemicals, just cream.
this is the way to do it. You don't need to buy whipped cream, and a lot of those have chemicals and like
They're expensive too.
cornstarch, corn syrup, all that stuff, corn syrup and high fructose corn syrup. And this is the best way to make your own whipping cream. And it's not that hard.
We'll keep it light, so less sprinkling.
You know what? It's
Keep it light
okay.
and
I
clean.
got a rag right behind me. I'm ready. You go.
ready
If
for
you
me?
want to become a messy Italian cook, you go ahead. Oh, so she shared with us when we were in between that her husband was laughing that she was coming over here to do a cooking show because she doesn't like to cook. And I'd like for you to share why. This is why she's an amazing cook, but why she doesn't love to cook. And it used to be a childhood chore.
Yeah, because I think it was a chore for my mom. It was a chore for me. My dad worked nights, so we kind of had to have things prepared. And everything was centered around cooking for my dad, making sure that when he got up to go to work, which was around 6 o'clock, that dinner was
6
ready.
o'clock at night.
Yeah, so he used to work 12-hour shifts, and he worked a lot. So as a kid, you know, we came home and we watched TV with the sound down really low, so we didn't wake him while he was sleeping, and then, you know, we had to get the pasta started or get the water started or the beans in the pot, so it was just kind of a chore. And I think we saw my mom really struggle, because once she cooked for him, she cooked us a whole different meal after working 8 hours.
Oh.
So, you know, we saw that, and it was just like, you know,
It was
something
a job.
that you had to do. It was a job, and we all had to help out. And I think too, we didn't appreciate food as, you know, as growing up Italian American. We didn't appreciate how good the food was. We really just wanted mac and cheese like everyone else. So, you know, going to school with, you know, American kids, it was just like they had mac and cheese, they had peanut butter and jelly, and as a child, we want junk.
Right.
So we really didn't appreciate that food either. You know?
But now you do.
Now we do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my job was always, well, first of all, my sister and I always had to help clean up in the kitchen, which is why I never, I don't like cleaning the kitchen. My husband does that, but I cook. I used to love to bake because that to me was not a chore. I still love to bake. But my sister and I had to work in the yard, as did my brothers. But my brothers didn't have to help clean up in the kitchen. That's how it was when we were growing up. So I learned to hate working, plus we lived on 2.5 acres. So when I started having my own house or places, one thing, showstopper, I will never ever weed. There was so much weeding that we had to do, pulling weeds, and pulling weeds is hard labor. Gardening is hard labor. So for our gardener lovers out there, I immediately have full appreciation of how it is a hard workout, and it's hard on your back and your joints. I mean, you're leaning over and you're reaching. Anyway, so I will never pull a weed. And I always love telling the story when my mom had her bilateral mastectomies by Dr. McSwain back in 2010. She recovered here, obviously, in my house, and she was finally getting ready to go home at, I think it was like a week or a week and a half after the surgery. I find her out in my yard with a shovel digging up some big weed. And I was, first of all, don't shovel after bilateral mastectomies at 7 days, even 10 days. You don't need to be shoveling, right?
Until the drains come out, even though
the drains weren't out yet. Yeah. So anyway, there she was shoveling up my weeds, and I was just like, can't you just ignore it? And she couldn't, because she's a real gardener, and real gardeners cannot ignore weeds. This is looking beautiful. Oh my gosh. What we're gonna do is this about where you want it?
Not yet. We're gonna make it stiff, nice stiff.
Okay, keep going then.
And we're gonna add some sugar, and then we're gonna add some of the
Espresso.
vanilla extract as well. The
Yeah.
espresso, we're gonna dunk the cookies in the espresso.
Oh, do you need a bigger bowl?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mmm.
See, that's where the pasta bowl comes in. That's a pasta, like a pasta.
That's right.
bowl.
We were having a
Something flat.
conversation about. Oh, I don't know what a pasta bowl is. So
You know, a soup bowl,
I must not have it.
like a soup bowl.
That's okay. I'm gonna get the bigger size of this.
Okay.
So you keep doing your thing.
So we're gonna add some sugar.
Let's see how. Oh, the steam's coming out. So does
Oh,
that mean-
that's very ready.
Oh yeah, it's done. Done.
Forgot about it.
The handle doesn't really get.
And I
too
smelled
hot.
it. It was getting really strong. The smell was getting, but I was just,
You were in the moment.
yeah.
It was the talking about gardening. She's like, oh, I'd love to be in my garden right now. Instead, I'm in Teal's kitchen. What am I doing? Okay, this is fun. Did you already add the vanilla, or you just added the sugar?
So I'm gonna add this, and then I'll add some vanilla extract. That's good.
But the heavy cream was to what you wanted it, the consistency. Yeah, so it was definitely thickened and
Nice and
looking like
thick,
a whipped
stiff.
cream before adding all that stuff. Okay, you need a spoon.
I know. Yep. Fine.
This is okay.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
Take a little more than half of this.
So this is a cheese, right?
This is a cheese.
Is it a sweet cheese or just a cheese? Like, how's this different than ricotta, do you think?
Oh no, it's very different. This is more like a
Must-
cream cheese.
Oh, like a cream cheese. Okay, that makes sense. Ooh,
A little sweeter though.
that's why you said it's good
It
with
doesn't
like,
actually have that
berries.
much flavor.
really?
Yeah, you can taste it. If you want. Let's see.
My hands are clean. It has no flavor.
No.
It's like a cream
It's a
cheese with no
consistency,
flavor.
Right. There is a sweetness to it,
So it's a thickener, basically.
almost. It's got a buttery It's a little buttery, I think.
Buttery. We know how much I love butter.
It does have that.
All right, now I gotta wash my hands because I licked my finger. All right, so I need to pour the espresso into a cup so it starts cool. Well, that's gonna make that all hot.
That's okay.
I'll pour, you want it cooler, I thought, right?
It's
okay.
Sometimes if I need to rush it, I'll just throw an ice cube in there as well. Okay, then I'm gonna put some vanilla extract.
Oh, I'm making a hot mess here.
Better her than me.
There we go. Oh, the smell! It smells so good.
Of vanilla extract.
Okay. Do you want me to put an ice cube in there?
Yeah, you can put it in there. Make it go faster. Like a sifter.
Oh, I think I do. I just
Any
gotta
kind of
think
sifter.
about where it would be.
I don't think I brought one with me.
I might have one way up on top. Uh-oh.
Oh, and just for the occasion too. You have a strainer.
Oh, I have a strainer. Yeah. Most people don't have a sifter. Everybody has a strainer.
Okay, this is nice and soft. So the mascarpone we put to room temperature.
Yes, we did. All right, I can get rid of some of this stuff.
I think we're gonna do that.
Huh?
That worked out because I forgot to take it out and you had it out already.
No, I did because you told me to.
I did?
Uh-huh. It's on the list of things, and she said must be at close to room temperature. So this is what happens when you follow recipes.
As I'm just blindly throwing
You would have
some
been like,
in.
oh, it's a little cooler than I wanted. Oh, well, that's all right. I don't think it would make that big of a difference. Where'd the lid to this go? No? That's the espresso.
Maybe. Can you throw it?
Okay. But you don't know if you're done with it anyway. Why am I taking things away? Because
No,
the
no,
woman
actually-
who does a little bit of this and a little bit of that may not be quite done.
Yeah, we're done. We're done with that.
Okay, I'll just cover it up.
Yeah, a little more. And I think we're going to add one more teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Okay. And the heavy cream ends up being, you added just a little bit more.
Probably a quarter cup more.
Okay. So just to get it a little bit. All right.
So you know it's kind of thick.
Yeah, beautiful.
So
All right, I'm gonna pour this in here. So that it.
did you put an ice cube in there?
I did. I put 2 ice cubes in. If you think it needs another one.
No. As you saw before, I don't mind burning my fingers. Okay, so we're done with this.
Okay. That's 2 licks. Oh my gosh.
Not bad, right? even better with eggs, to be honest, but still.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't have felt comfortable licking.
Okay, so it's a little easier with the little sifter that you can get,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah, I might have one, but I think I would have had to like go way up high and dig around. All right.
So just making it. We'll just do and just spread it. That's a little more than I normally would put in it. It's okay.
It's cocoa.
Can't be
And
bad.
that's just unsweetened cocoa?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. We're done with the,
Done with that.
okay.
And now, if you want to put alcohol in it, you could.
Oh,
You can do
like a chocolate
Baileys
liquor.
or a Kahlua chocolate.
Okay.
You could if you want. You don't have to. We won't do it, but you would put like a tablespoon to 3 tablespoons.
Got it, okay.
If you really like it, you could put as much as you want.
Oh, well, there you go.
The trick is with these, they break apart really, really fast. So I'm just going to measure first what I need. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, and then like a half, and then 1 this way. So I'm just going to need a knife.
Okay. Let me get a little cutting board and my handy dandy knife. Okay.
And we're just going to cut like one right there. And then you're going to do
A half.
3 of those like that.
3 like that?
Because we're going to do 3 layers on this one. You
Okay.
can do 2. Doesn't have to be 3 layers. I don't know why I just like 3 layers. Okay. Okay, so then we're going to dunk it. We're going to dunk these, put them in.
Mm-hmm.
Cocoa powder, mascarpone.
Okay.
Okay. The thing is, when you dunk it, you want to do it really fast because they'll just disintegrate if you put this in there too long.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a quick roll, and you want to do both sides. I made a mistake and I did one side because I was afraid it was going to crumble,
Yeah.
and then it was too dry. Okay, I'm going to just dunk, roll really quick. Hold it this way, stops it from breaking. Just like
Easy.
that. Really easy. Hold it this way. In place. And when they get wet like that, you can kind of squish them
Yeah.
into the shape. Okay, do you want to try that one there?
Am I going on top?
You're gonna go right.
Oh, got it. Okay.
We're just gonna fill it.
Oh, oh.
Good example. See how fast? See how fast that happens?
I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going to let you do the dunking. That was really good. Well, that was a great way to demonstrate
Yes.
what happens.
They just fall apart, so you have to do it really, really fast.
Okay.
Okay.
Here you go. If you need it.
Just gonna put a little bit. This is tough with this.
Yeah, yeah. It's okay. It's good enough.
It's gonna be.
I have a
It's
little
gonna be
thing.
really chocolatey, which is never. It's not a bad thing.
I have this little tea thing.
That's better.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I should have
that's
thought of
okay.
that.
Perfect.
Here, I'll just. Oh, you can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're done. Now, do you have one that's flat? So
I do.
So we can scoop it with this one. That's fine.
All right.
Okay. Now it depends what kind of layers. If you like it really thick, you put more. I'm just gonna here. You can also put one ladyfinger here, but we won't
We're not going to worry about that right now.
do that.
We're gonna-
So you can see as I'm doing this, it's pretty thick.
Yeah.
So I would add more whipping cream, heavy cream to this recipe. It's not going to taste bad. It's going to taste really good.
Yeah.
It's too thick.
Okay.
It's just hard to smear. Because I put more mascarpone than I usually do. in here.
Okay. But it really is easy. I mean, it's just a little process is all that it is. It's really pretty too. We're going to show you the completed project. That's beautiful. Okay, so we're going to do 3 more layers of that. And so we're going to show you though what the completed project looks like, because our food is now done and I want to show you how beautiful our dishes turned out. So, oh, it's in the outdoor fridge. Thank you, Brittany. Let me go and get the completed product. I can't get over it. Like this looks like you spent a lot of time and money.
I think, what did this take about? I mean, after cooking, the coffee, right, and whipping the cream, it was like 10 minutes.
And if you don't have an espresso maker, you could just make a really strong cup of coffee and it would work fine, right? So, but just take a look at this. This looks like it came from a restaurant. So would you just like slice a piece like that or something to get it out?
Just use a spatula. And I don't usually use something like that, but that was just to show everyone what it looks like.
No, and it's so beautiful. Let's see. We need this thing more.
We usually use a spatula.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
And then, Brittany, I think you're gonna taste it and let us know I think I got that one just right.
That is beautiful. That is absolutely. And you've not made it before, right?
No, I mean, my aunt is really great at making this, and
I'm so impressed. I'm so glad that I told you I wanted to make tiramisu.
I know. I was like, oh no. Because it's not something that I make.
The meals with Teal Chana, but now you know. It's so easy and delicious. Oops, I lost the layer there. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. It really looks like we're at a fancy restaurant. Okay, you ready, Brittany? Brittany's gonna just do the taste test.
It's fantastic.
Is it like you're at a restaurant?
It's really good. Yeah.
I would take a bite, but the
you know what you can take?
I'm allergic to the cornstarch and the wafers.
You can take some of the cream.
Yeah.
Just
do a finger thing?
Just because
Actually,
that's
I'll just
really
take some of the cream right off of here. That's right. Here we go. Oh. I don't know what to say. That is unbelievable. All right.
And then you would let that sit for about 4 hours.
In the refrigerator.
The longer you let it sit, the better it tastes. So this was about 4.5, 5 hours.
It is so delicious. Okay.
And then it kind of all soaks, and then the cocoa on the bottom gets like gooey, so it tastes even better.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put my finger in there more. Anyway, okay, well, thank you for helping us to make tiramisu. It's just, so good. And,
Sorry, I made a mess in your kitchen.
And everything gets cleaned up. And I hear you're great at cleaning kitchens. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.